back to another live stream. I just finished my video for the full moon. And if you didn't know, we just uploaded a video talking about the January astrology forecast. Full month, man. We break it down, we get straight to the point. Definitely consider watching those. And in today's live stream, we got to get into some stuff right now. We got to get into all this solar activity because things are starting to get pretty wild right now. So by all means, if you're someone who is interested, stay tuned because we're gonna get right into it. I do hope everybody's doing good, by the way. There's a lot of things going on. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. I'm really appreciative for it, by the way. So it's free. Alright, so solar activity is getting intense again. We got some stuff going on right now. Will this thing ever work, man? Will this thing ever light up a little bit? Alright, good. We got some stuff going on with the Italian Schumann resonance. That thing's going bonkers right now. And by all means, I think we got that full moon energy just about to kick in. And you guys already know that energy amplifies everything. It makes everything more intense. So I predict now until January 8th, 10, we're going to be having so much solar activity. We're going to be having some gigantic solar flares probably. Of course, we do have a corona hole that is currently facing us. We got to get into that. We got a lot of things to get into. And on top of that, of course, we have the Schumann resonance. So by all means, of course, let's jump right into this. So here's, of course, the Schumann resonance. As you can see, there just hasn't been much activity. We had that integration last night, and that's all it literally was. Moving on in, just some activity, nothing too much. It's been pretty quiet, and actually, there just hasn't really been anything going on at all. Now, when it comes to the sun and all this solar activity, of course, in the northern hemisphere, the coronal hole is facing us in Earth-facing position Monday, December 29. Let's get an idea of what's really going on. So to be precise right now, we got this coronal hole, which is in an Earth facing position. This right here is a I would say pretty solid size coronal hole. It's nowhere near the size we had before, but think about it. A coronal hole or coronal holes facing us for nearly 10 days. That has been truly intense and has caused geomagnetic conditions, and I think it did cause a G1 geomagnetic storm. Overall, of course, so much solar winds and plasma from the sun escaping from these coronal holes and hitting the Earth. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We got no upcoming coronal holes, but all this bright activity right here, this bright activity are a new group of sunspots. This is quite alarming because this could cause some serious geomagnetic storms. Stronger, G1, G2, probably a G3, we have no idea. But this group right here is insane. So of course we have a coronal hole, this dark spot, that is facing Earth. And that's going to amplify things. You're going to feel it. Now here's what's more interesting. This whole new group of sunspots right now. This is a massive group of sunspots. This is huge, right? So this is definitely something I'm kind of alarmed by, because this is definitely, not ordinary. And this one here, which is like a triangle with, it looks like a triangle. Very interesting. Of course, we have 432 over here. It's a bit cut off. This is definitely, this actually has a chance of producing an X class. Some of these actually have better chances than others to produce M and X class solar flares here. So these are definitely some concerning sunspot regions that are growing rapidly. And all these literally appeared in less than 24 hours. It's pretty insane to see 6 new sunspots pop up in 24 hours. So definitely something interesting here. So we look at this image right here. You're going to see all these bright regions and stuff. This is where those solar flares could come from. Definitely something interesting. And of course, when you look at solar flares, we were kind of bombarded, I would say, with multiple M-class solar flares. I think I gotta go 3 days here to see it. And as you can see, of course, it was an M4.3, M2.2, and M1.9. So as you can tell, of course, that stuff is very intense. That has come in. Will that be causing a G1 Gemini storm? We'll probably have to see though. I don't think it will cause much. But of course, we've been active. There has been a lot of solar flares that have been happening the past 24 hours. So very interesting there. And of course, this coronal hole, which is facing us, it is a northern hemisphere coronal hole in an Earth facing position here. I don't think there's going to be any upcoming coronal holes for at least a few days or so. We're not going to be seeing anything new. And of course, when we look at the sun, you know, you got this bright region on the right, but that is obviously rotating. And then of course, this right here, this new region, which we're going to be seeing. These are that new group of sunspots, and there's more to come. The next 7 days will be quite intense. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we look at this image right here. Yes, the sun we got these two massive bright regions on both sides that are literally just facing us. This is huge right here. And this is definitely something that we're going to have to just really wait and see what will happen. Will we get bombarded? Last month, or well, I wouldn't say last month, but this month, earlier this month, we definitely had some things going on. Nothing happened, but we'll have to see what happens. I do hope everybody's doing good, by the way. I want to welcome everyone to the stream. Hope everybody's been good. And to finalize it off, this is our magnetic field right now. And it is looking pretty crazy right now. I mean, there's so many colors signifying quite intensity right now. Quite a bit of intensity right now. Our magnetic field is going bananas right now. This is at the Etna Radio Observatory. So very interesting stuff. So things are quite intense right now, and overall we had some odd activity lately. Of course, over here, there's nothing. This is completely blank. This is in the Garone, Italy. Magnetic field, there's just no data at all. So very interesting what's going on there. Nothing going on in Schumann. So overall, things are definitely calm for now. And then, of course, we're going to have to see what happens next 3 days. Looks like things will be getting intense. I hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe button. Really helps out a lot. We did a bunch of astrology-based videos for the January full moon. That's coming out tomorrow. And, of course, an entire January forecast. So if that's something you guys like, if you guys like astrology, astronomy, space weather, earthquake activity, I mean, we're kind of like A to Z here, you know? Hope everybody's doing good. Justin, welcome to the stream. I do hope everybody's doing good. We got a Earth-facing coronal hole, and you're looking at it right here. Hope everybody's been well. Hopefully we get to see the moderators here. So let me know, how's everybody been? I'm really appreciative for everyone being in here. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be keeping you guys updated with more content. Thank you all for tuning in.